the elders need to be sincere enough to give our young leaders correction when we recognize it's necessary, and still support them as young leaders. The elders need to be sincere enough to give our young leaders correction when we recognize it's necessary, and still support them as young leaders at the same time. And our young leaders will see our genuine support of them being the young leaders that they are, and that'll move them to receive correction from us when it's necessary, as we learn from them and be corrected by them when it's necessary. So that as many of our elders that's willing to do this, along with our youth, all of us will be properly balanced together. As complicated as these problems are, is as simple as the solutions are for these complicated problems. On one side of the coin, it's simple, and on the other side of the same coin, it's work, a process of the circumcision being done on our hearts, souls, and minds, so that we can develop and mature to the point of applying these simple solutions to these complicated problems. Then we'll see the better results, improvement of our situations as a people together. And just a side note, young Pharaoh has been giving us a lot of the answers and solutions to these problems, but the problems that we've been facing as a people, that's been in turmoil. But the main problem has been too many of us just can't fathom being corrected by a young person. That's just the truth. Too many of us have an ego problem, an egocentric personality that we allow to consume us, and we just can't fathom being corrected by a young person. We hate the fact or the thought that a young person can come in and know as much as they know at such a fast accelerating rate that took us as adults or older adults years to understand, and at a point that we still just don't even understand. So that makes a person that has an egocentric personality that allows themselves to be consumed by their ego angry. And that's just the truth.